I'd like to introduce one of our Colorado Springs Hispanic leader, Dr. Jose Barrera.
Buenos dias. Good morning. Thank you, Rosa. So I'm so happy that you're all here today. I wish there were more people here. But we're going to keep building on this like Delia says. It'll keep getting bigger and bigger every year. And eventually we will have the Cesar Chavez national holiday. Let's hear it for Cesar Chavez. Great. So what I'm here to talk to you about is what they call the DREAM Act, the legislation which would give college tuition breaks for the children of illegal immigrants. It's called Equality in Education Act. In Colorado, we have a bill that's pending in the state legislature at this time, but it's kind of caught up in the committees because we don't have quite the number of votes that we need to move it to the full Senate in the state legislature, even though the Democrats control the Senate and the House of Representatives. So what's happening is that we have some conservative Democrats who won't move on this issue. And it's an equity issue. It's about fairness. People who come here illegally work here and they pay taxes the same way as you and I do. Their children go to public schools because that's mandated by the federal government. Their children are Americans. I've met many of them whose children do not speak any other language but English. Right? So if we insist and continue the policy of cutting them off in terms of higher education, all we're doing is creating an underclass, a group of people who cannot join the mainstream and become productive. So it's about our economy. It's about fairness. It's about common sense. So I urge all of you, number one, I urge you to do a couple of things. All you young people, I want all of you, we want all of you, we need all of you to get an education and finish high school. Right? Yeah. Nobody should be dropping out of school. If you have problems, you can get help. That's number one, okay? Number two, what we need to do, all of us, young people, old people like me, all of us, what we need to do is we need to pass on the knowledge of the civil rights struggle that we have been fighting now for so many years. Okay? Now when we say civil rights struggle, we always think, oh, that's just the black folks, right? And they won their struggle. They're there. They arrived because Barack is in the White House now. But what I'm telling you is, and I'm very happy that he's there, but what I'm telling you is that now Latinos have to struggle and we have to arrive so that we can elect a Latino president, a Latina president into the White House. Yeah. Okay? So that's where it's at. All right? So number one, get yourself educated. Number two, don't forget you're part of a struggle. And don't forget that black and brown go together. Yes. Okay? Black, white, and brown go together. All right? Today is not just about Chicanos and Latinos and Latinas, Hispanics and so on. It's about everybody. That's right. That's what we're about. Okay? We urge everyone to get involved politically. We got to vote. Now, if I ask the question, how many people here are not registered to vote? I hope that nobody raises his or her hand that are old enough to vote. If you're not registered to vote, you've got to get registered and vote. All right? We cannot afford the luxury of sitting back anymore.
Give me honesty and patience so that I can work for other workers.
Least afford to be moved from their home schools are those Day of Recognition in the African American community. I'm going to start with a quote from Cesar Chavez. We cannot seek achievement for ourselves. This thought connects well with the issue of getting a strong education for being bilingual is strength. The smartest people know